Bada bing. Good evening, folks. How are we this lovely evening? Let there be light. Are you done? Alright, good. Alright, let's buff them and kill them. I don't think we need anything other than... Do we even need the frost? Let's get rid of the frost. Throw the acid in there. For the pyreal golems. Let's trim this down a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, okay, there we go. I am on the Fizzle Classic server. It is a low pop server, pre-Throne of Destiny-ish. All the old weapon skills. This is before they did the weapon skill merger. No void magic, no secondary combat abilities. Level 7 max spells. Level 275 character max. There. And it is the happiest place on earth. And that would be my cat. Mr. X, what's going on? Heard you were assembling a team of mutants to combat Magneto. Just a rumor, you know. Can't verify it. You know how these things go on Twitter. Yeah. This is the Fizzle Classic server. $71 out of 275. Got a ways to go. I do it all old-fashioned, the old-fashioned way. I actually go out and kill things. That's what I figured. Well, you know how these things go, Hex. Hylish Frostfell, born and raised. That's okay. Ask away. That's why we be here. I was the Konas. Kid Kona, Neo Kona. Probably... I wasn't that famous on the server, to be honest with you. I vaguely recall Fu Manchu. Started way back in the very beginning, a couple months after it came out. I wasn't there at launch. But I was able to get the mansion that monarchy, the last monarchy that I was a part of. I was able to get the mansion that they had. So that's cool. Yeah, I think I started either very late '99 or very early 2000. So you know. This is a do not hold your hand server. There's Driss, one of the regulars, runs a buff bot in Holtberg, but that's about it. The town criers cast level 1s. And that happens a lot for some reason, I don't know. Pause. Boom. 6, 7. Let's go killing, shall we? We are looking for steel chests. Alright, there's one. How about that? Wait, what do we got here? I'm not fighting no damn executor. I'm not doing it. I don't get paid enough. If it's just the executor, I'd do it. Not really looking to level tonight, I'm more looking to get my level 7 scrolls. Hey, Gro, what's going on? Minor willpower. We'll take that. 300 base. Alright. That explains it. It's really choppy tonight. I don't know why. I think Zeus is going to have to restart the server soon. Oh, really? Nice. On Twitch or YouTube? Oh, that's why. Housing settlement. Hey, look at you. Let's slay the Slayer. Nice. I wish you all the luck. YouTube's a tough nut to crack. Getting that first 1,000 is brutal. I've yet to do it. I've been doing this for a couple of years. Not trying to dissuade you, mind you. I only stream though. I don't do a lot of content uploads. Oh, come on. You have to kill the monkeys, that's what they're there for. No, nothing. Greased Lightning has logged in. Yeah, no, it's a good experience if nothing else. Sorry, I wasn't trying to dissuade you. Let's see if piercing does any better against these guys. No. It can be frustrating. Don't focus on the numbers. That's the important thing. Do what you enjoy doing. Have fun doing it. And if you do that, the rest of it will fall into place. My advice. YouTube. Dual streaming. I stream to YouTube, so I have an archive that I can recall should I need to. No, there are no light weapons on this. It's unarmed. It's all the old weapon skills. Yeah, we'll take that. As you can see, axe, bow, crossbow, dagger. See, all the old weapon skills. Yeah, me too. He originally had a TOD server up when he first started. Fizzlethaw, it was called. No, it was just spawn for rampagers. But with Reef Color having one, there was no point in two of them being up and running at the same time. So, after much debate, the guy who runs the server decided to. Well, he saw that somebody else was working on a more classic server, and decided to roll it back. Oh, that's a Magma Golem Exarch. I don't have anything to do with that. Too much work. There's our chest, and it's got executors around it. Dagnabbit. Kind of curious to see how difficult they'll be. Freaking, there's a fly. I'm sorry, there is a fly driving me batshit insane right now. I got close enough to just pull one. If I can. Not gonna let me, are you? Well, that was odd. I just don't want to take on all three of them at the same time. Come on, douche. I don't know how well I can do against an observer. Or, I mean, an executor. It's been a while. If I was on my mage, I wouldn't hesitate. They don't. Oh, high tide. I was thinking of Reef Call, which is their PvE server. Oh, great. Well, let's see what happens. A monkey spawns. That's what happens. Aquamarine. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I don't like fighting them. They're such a pain in the ass. They're not even worth the trouble. Now let's get some scrolls. I thought High Tide was on TOD already. Shows what I know. Rufus. It's Rufus. Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But they will get there eventually. That's a damn good cup of coffee. Now this server has the island, but it's completely unpopulated. The guy who runs the server ran me out there or teleported me out there one time just to see it. On this server, yes. I don't know about High Tide, but on this one, yes. You just run around up north, you'll find them all over the place. That's where I'm at. You know the portal that takes you to Temple of Forgetfulness, the housing settlement portal. You just hop into that, and start running west, and you'll start running into steel chests all over the place. And anything you don't have, other people in the server will be more than happy to give to you. And if you're in the Monarchy, you can just go grab one out of one of the chests down in the basement of the mansion. I'm getting these for my mage. It's just easier to do on this guy. I think we'll do one more. And then it respawns or despawns after a bit. I think you can get like up 5 pulls out of one of them before it despawns. 5, 6, depending. Oh, you can get them from any like level, from like Ulthoi workers, anything in that level range. It's based on level. But you can run around up here and anything will drop them up here. Come on, Rufus. Good old Rufus. Chandelier key. And nothing. Nothing and nothing. See, it despawned already. Shreds. Goulash shreds. Ah, they're tearing me up. It's impossible to keep one from getting behind you. They always just roll behind you that way. Anything from like I don't know what the exact levels are, but I'm just going to say 50 to 100 range. We'll drop sturdy iron keys. Why can I not hit this damn thing? Jesus. Is my unarmed even buffed? No, it's not. Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on? My arm skill's not buffed. That's the problem. I gotta check something real quick. That should not be happening. Watcho, what's going on? Yeah, it's right there on my list. No comprende. I don't speak Spanish. So. Yeah. No worries. Dispersing what's going on. We might not be able to play tonight because the weapon skill buffs aren't working for some reason. I wonder if he was tinkering with anything. Those stress are not normally that difficult to kill. There's no console for this. This is PC only. It's not even live anymore. You can only play it on an emulator. I don't know if I'm going to. It's oh shit. Damn it. Too late. Too late. Did I miss it? Did I miss it? I didn't realize I was that close to level, and I can level up real quick. Even with the reduced skill. Let's see what we can find to kill real quick. One kill should do it. Depending. Yeah, Pyro Golem, that'll do it. That'll do. It's going to take me a little while because of that skill buff. It's weird. It was working just fine last night, see? I should not be missing that often. Come on, dude. There you go. Thank you, sir. I gotta get the hell out of here. There's, I don't know what's going on with the weapon skill buffs. Eight skill credits. Woot. I can take lockpick again. Just doing a test to see if his level 7s work. This is Driss. He runs the one and only buff bot on the server. I'll be back in just a moment while he does this. I'm going to go refresh my coffee. Save me a spot. Nope, still not doing it. Something is amiss. What are my thoughts on the Catholic Church? I think they need to stop diddling their choir boys. Other than that, you know, I love churches. I'm not a religious person, but I love churches, especially Catholic churches, because Catholics go all out. There's I don't know. A lot of power there. Probably shouldn't be. Yeah, well, we just had an issue here in my state. One second, I'm going to screen cap this. Oops. Yes. Yep. Yeah, we just had a big to-do about that. Tip of the iceberg, just the tip. Just the tip. Yeah. It's been a thing that's been going on for years. Well, this is on PC only. Watcho, only PC. What was I saying? They have the money to cover it up. The Catholic Church does. They have a lot of money. So they can afford to just keep covering up. One second, I gotta submit a bug report for this. Okay. Okay, that's it. I just had to upload a picture real quick. They have a lot of money, so they can cover it up for as long as they need to. It's a very big organization. They have a lot of power. Christ, they have their own secret service. Catholic Church does. They've been around for a very long time. Yeah, very devoted following. Very. It's not even so much a religious thing. It's less a religion, more of a club. Yeah. That is Holberg. In all its glory. Yeah, for some reason, most servers defaulted to Holberg. Now, Frostfell seemed to be very Shaoxi centric. I don't know why. At least back in the early days. Later on, everything was Holberg. It's weird. It's weird how like different servers have different hometowns, different main towns. Shushi. Yeah, I'm here. Watch or watcho. Watcho. Full bag of aquamarine. And my hometown was always heavy in tow. My first monarchy. I do have a bow character. I don't play him. I should, but when I made the bow character, the buff bots were the town criers were set up as buff bots that would cast level 5s. So I didn't take all my magics on my bow character. And then I switched over to my unarmed guy and started, with the streaming and questing and whatnot. Unarmed's just easier for questing and whatnot. And during that time period, Zeus, the guy who runs the server, made it so that they only cast level 1s. So my bow character is kind of dependent on bots now. And I like to be self-dependent, or independent. On Frostfell, my main was a bow, was an archer. Even though I prefer to play unarmed. It just suits my playstyle better. Now, the thing about Catholic priests is they don't take their vows too seriously, which kind of goes along with what I was saying about it being less a religion and more a club. And once you take the fear of God out of the equation, it opens up the door to all kinds of little things, including choir boys. Yeah, and yeah. But it's not just limited to the Catholics either. So they just get a bad rap. I used to do this Christmas show with my mom down when I was down in Florida. Every year they do this thing, this musical thing, and I played Jesus. I didn't have to wear the wig. That's why they let me play it. And that got put to a stop because of the pastor that choreographed the show was found with kiddie porn on his computer. Yeah, I read that article earlier, dispersing. There's a whole movement within Facebook itself of people who are getting sick and tired of all the bullshit that they're pulling. And yeah, they've been really speaking out. But the problem is, anybody at Facebook that speaks out about it gets fired or gets reamed by their coworkers for not, towing the line. I'm gonna switch over to my mage. See if he's faring any better. So, but back to what you were saying there, Prana. Yeah, we had to stop doing the show. They tried to do it the following year, but it just wasn't the same. And so it's not just limited to Catholics. It's just they make a good target because they're so big. Everybody likes going after the big guys, the powerful ones. And it's not just client crashed. It's not just Christianity either. There was a serious problem with it amongst Tibetan monks. I was a damn good Jesus. Literally, the little old ladies in the front row wept. Sorry about that. But yeah, it probably does have something to do with the restrictive lifestyle. Tequila Joe. Oh yeah, I was a great Jesus. And the church didn't burn down or nothing. They even knew I, was a non-believer or an atheist. They knew that, but they didn't mind because I fit the role. And I didn't make any waves. I didn't go preaching to anybody or anti-preaching to anybody. Turn water into vodka. What do I think happens after we die? We turn into dirt. Is it? Oh shit, sorry. My bad. 1 second. Yeah, I had to relog and something went amiss. Client crashed. Here we are. I don't think I'm getting a lot done tonight because you guys are making me talk, which is great. I appreciate that because I didn't really feel like doing all that much. Infinite present moments. Nanamoose, what's going on? There's a bug with the weapon skills not buffing. Yeah, it's that's my theory. I have no way of proving it, of course. And that's the thing. That's the thing. People that get into these religious debates and whatnot, they act like their answer is gospel. You know, no pun intended. Well, pun intended. Neither side can prove it. The atheist can't prove it. The devout can't prove it. Neither side can prove it. So there's no point in arguing about it. Just be a good person. That's all you got to do. You know, if being religious helps you be a good person, fine, be religious. If you can do it without that, awesome. Yeah, that's my view. Yeah, every time he logged on, Joe, I'd say anonymous. As a 4chan joke. So he changed it to anonymous. And I'm honored. I would like to believe that, Prana. I would really like to believe that. Unfortunately, I've met so many people that I just have trouble believing that anymore. There used to be a time when, in fact, most people did mean well. When is a new game on the menu? I don't know. I don't play a lot of new games because I don't like a lot of new games. The only new game that's come down the pike that I'm actually getting excited about is Cyberpunk 2077. I've tried a lot of the newer MMOs and whatnot. Spoon! Thanks for the host, Death Penguin. Was doing the P99 thing for a while. Still doing it. It's just Gathorn's on vacation. Thompson's going back to school, so that's kind of in limbo right now. Cyberpunk is the one I'm looking forward to the most. Pantheon, it's nice looking, but it just doesn't go ooh, you know. So I've never gotten excited about a game like I have about Cyberpunk though. I'm really stoked about that one. That's going to be a good freaking game. It better be a good freaking game. My congressman is getting a letter. We're going to war with Poland. No, but from what I've seen, they nailed it. That 48-minute sneak peek, they nailed it. If you've ever played Cyberpunk 2020, the tabletop game, that was it. That was it, live in living color. kind of letting my buffs run out so I can see if the buffs are working for mages. Yeah, people are. They are more so now than back in the day. I mean, when I was a kid, you know, you still had the bad people, but for the most part, well, you had neighborhoods, you had communities. People watched each other, and when people watch each other, they tend to not be as big a dick as, you know, when they're not being watched. And you don't have that anymore. The neighborhood thing, the people watching people thing. Red Dead Redemption is going to be good, Anonymous. It doesn't have me super excited, but it's going to be good. Camelot Unchained, I don't know enough about, and same with Star Citizen. I'll have to look into those. Well, you can hide in your own neighborhood now. I mean, how many of your neighbors do you know? Exactly.
I know all my neighbors.
Who was that? Theo. What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, you know all your neighbors, and none of them like you.
No, it's because I usually end up drunk in the front yard.
Drunk in the front yard? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Don't mind me.
That's Theo, folks.
Hey, busting me out here.
Yeah, neighborhoods have just become a thing of the past. I don't know any of my neighbors. We've been here a year now, and well, I can't stand the lady next door. But and you know, there's people across the street that I know, but that's just because I've known them their whole life. Well, the lady that lives over there, I've known her since she was born. So, no, they don't play AC. They can't even spell AC.
Tough.
What's up?
Tough.
What's up? What's going on? So I thought PAX was last weekend.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, and I was asking everybody who's going to PAX. Now I feel retarded. So what's going on, Mr. Busy Man?
Well, celebrate a little bit too hard for my birthday.
So happy birthday, by the way.
Now I'm paying the price.
You damn kids. You think you know everything.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, having last minute.
Last minute what?
I gotta put together all the questions and stuff.
Oh.
And I have to be up.
You're breaking up pretty bad.
I'm sorry. And then I have to be up at 6 a.m. flight as well.
Oh, okay. Where? To go to Seattle or Portland or wherever the hell?
Seattle, boys.
Going to Seattle. Okay. Just make sure you be very careful about what you say. They get easily offended up there.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, that's a progressive mecca up there.
I thought it was the grunge capital of the world.
Same thing.
Same
thing. Have you heard Eddie Vedder lately?
Not actually.
Yeah, he's jumped on the bandwagon. That sucks because Pearl Jam's always been my favorite band.
Pearl Jam's a great band, but you know, I get it. He's a liberal dude, huh?
Yeah. Oh, liberal. Yeah, progressive. Different. Different as night and day.
There's too many words now for all this stuff.
I know.
Half of it, I think, doesn't even exist because it's all just out of someone's mind.
Hang around for about an hour and you'll be an expert.
So hear this, hear that, blah blah blah.
Which is the biggest problem we're facing right now, that everybody's got a side, and everybody forgets that all these rules and laws that they're implementing affects everybody, not just the left or the right, but everybody. We're all Americans. We all get affected by this bullshit.
Rat
so there you go. Yeah. All right, we were getting political, and then you came in. Now we have to stop.
No, I get political. I'm like, just like, hey, look, I don't know fuck's going on. So
Oh.
talk shit. You know what I mean? I don't pay attention, so it's really bad.
Oh.
It's really bad. I probably should though.
No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Do yourself a favor and just ignore it all.
Well, I'll tell you this: Donald Trump put a thing around all the businesses near the stadium they're building here.
Yeah.
And none of them have to pay business tax here in a certain zone
In Vegas?
for 2 years.
Nice.
And our studio's in the zone.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, that's a boon.
Right? So I'm like, why can you hate the guy?
For the folks at home, Theo runs, well, yes, he does, whether he admits it or not, runs GamingLife.com, which is a gaming news media outlet. Studios.
No one knows what it is by your stream.
Yeah, well, most of you already know already, but we got some new faces tonight.
Oh.
The studio's set to go live next month. October. TwitchCon. Set to go live for TwitchCon, but they've been going to all the cons already and doing recorded interviews and whatnot. So, the studio's in Vegas. So, big tax break for the studio just as it's getting ready to go live.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
Super fun. I'm just excited to go to PAX. I think it's going to be a great adventure.
It is. It's usually a good show. Those guys like to have fun.
I don't know if anybody's looked at the map or if anyone's going here. I definitely under budgeted our walking time.
Oh really?
I didn't realize that it was I thought it was just the 2 expo halls, but no.
Oh man, it's too bad you didn't get this up and running earlier. You could have gone and covered TanaCon.
TanaCon?
Yeah. That streamer tried to do her own convention because she didn't get invited to the YouTube one. You didn't hear about that?
Oh, I'm looking at it right now.
It was a big old clusterfuck. A lot of people paid a lot of money to get nothing.
People actually went?
Yeah. See?
Damn, why aren't we writing about this shit? How come we don't know about this?
I know about all this stuff. Nobody listens to me.
Tell them to listen to you.
I post all this kind of crap all the time, and everybody's okay.
I never saw this.
No, this I didn't think was relevant because it's not gaming related.
It's pretty funny. Oh, she's not a gamer?
No, she's cam whore.
That sucks, poor girl. She ain't invited.
Poor girl, nothing. What's going on, Driss? Weapon skills aren't buffing. What's going on? I had to stop playing my unarmed guy because I couldn't hit anything anymore. We were talking about the breakdown of neighborhoods and the impact that's having on society and the general collapse of decency as a result of neighbors not watching neighbors anymore. It's casting the buffs, Driss, but it's not doing anything. The buffs aren't being added to the skill. The buffs are there. You can see them on your list. You can see it being cast, but it's not doing anything. It's not having any effect. I did posted a screen cap on the Discord. I just went and got sevens from your bot, and it was like plus 28, which was the strength in the cord, but not the weapon skill. Because it should be like plus 56 or something like that.
You know, I actually kind of have interesting that I'm sure you. I live in a community across the street from a giant plethora of retirement homes next to a police department. And then on the other side of the street are what they call the Vegas Hills, where just to buy the dirt for a lot is $1 million.
Good God.
I know, it's crazy, right?
God.
Then you have my little apartment building with stuck in between all like, Sprouts and Target and everything. In between the senior homes and the $1 million lots. I know all my neighbors in the apartment. Everybody's super friendly. But no, I don't know any of the seniors except for the ones that I played poker with. They're all very quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's the dynamic is very interesting.
I love living around old people. Our last landlord, in fact, our first landlord, the girlfriend and I, the first place that we had together, landlord
Wait, hold
wrote,
on. Can you say that again just one more time?
I love living around old people.
Okay.
They're quiet. Our first landlord that the girlfriend and I had together really liked having us as tenants. And he had an opening for another apartment because we wanted to get a bigger place. And but it was in a senior community, so he didn't want to rent it to anybody but a senior. But he was offering it to us because we're good tenants, and we didn't take it for whatever reason. But
I
I don't know why I brought that up.
No, I know, I get it because we're talking about old people.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I mean they're all super nice. I'd rather live next to them than anybody else. Like I said, they built a police station over here, so no one commits any crime here.
Nice.
I think so. This is last year's stat, but I think we're in. Let's see. Overall crime rate in Henderson, 26% lower than the national average.
Nice.
For every 100,000 people. There are 5.73 crimes that commit a day in Henderson. Henderson is 52% safer than other cities in the United States. We have cops freaking everywhere.
Yeah, makes a difference, especially having them in your neighborhood.
Yeah, they're literally like just right down the street. Those are some good stats, though, huh?
What's that?
Those are some pretty good stats.
That's really
I'm
nice.
impressed. Gosh, I
Of
never
course,
Googled it, but I just didn't. Wow.
you pay for that. You pay for that level of happiness.
Thank Trump just gave me free taxes.
That's true.
Could pay for 50 years.
That's nice. That's going to really make a huge difference in your bottom line.
I know, it's so crazy. I hope they don't slap us with the bill in 2 years, though.
Like, yeah, that would suck. I don't know.
It's weird that it's a zoning. I don't understand. It's a zone. It's like, so it's only the zones around the state.
Well, it benefits him too because he has property in Vegas, doesn't he?
He does. He has the big golden Trump Tower.
Yeah, I remember that big war that was going on between him and somebody else back years ago. Well, no, you probably wouldn't remember it, but there was a big war between him and another casino guy. What did you just hand and spoon?
So I don't remember. I didn't follow him back then, but I do know that I've heard stories, and I know this fact. A is his casino or his hotel does not have gambling.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Huh.
It's not allowed to. Yeah.
Yeah, he got into this big financial war with somebody trying because he wanted to move into Vegas. He was always an Atlantic City guy. But he wanted to move over to the other coast because Atlantic City was dying, and so he got into this big war with somebody over opening up in Vegas because this guy didn't want Trump in Vegas and Trump wanted to be in Vegas. And,
I don't know.
Yeah, I just read about it the other day.
I just Googled it too. There's like tons of different stupid stories about why there's no gambling. Apparently.
Oh, hold on a second. Hammond's Boom.
So what you playing tonight?
Astronaut's Call.
Back to AC.
There's a issue with some buffs, and we're trying to figure out why. And Zeus is MIA. The guy who runs the server is MIA. So. Dude, what's going on? You're all staticky over there.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's much better, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it headset's about half today.
Oh, okay.
I don't tell you what though, the SteelSeries, man, it's the longest lasting headset I've had. Years old, and I my headset.
Well, we're troubleshooting here. Odd. Interesting. Many of you folks who haven't played on the server, or any of the servers, they are very much a work in progress, so expect bugs, expect issues. Oh, brother. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to grab a coffee. That's my second coffee already. I'm just killing the coffee. Alright, I'm back. Excuse me.
Welcome back, brother.
Girlfriend got me some good coffee, so I've just been slamming it down. She spoils me.
Are you into that cat coffee?
No, I'm not drinking no damn cat poop coffee. I only drink Colombian. That's all I drink. Colombian medium roast. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just asking. I know there's some people say, "Oh, the best coffee."
I am not drinking something out of a cat's ass. If you've ever smelled what comes out of my cat's ass, you'd understand.
Yeah, I don't know. Statement goes for any type of, some.
I don't know what to do. I didn't really want to play my mage tonight, but my cat's ass. I guess I'm going to have to. I'm just going to go goof around somewhere. Alright. I've been having a lot of trouble applying my filters lately. In the Discord.
What?
My filters.
Filters?
Yeah. I Jim Perry, what's going on? I filtered myself a lot in your Discord. For obvious reasons.
Filters.
Filters, yeah.
You can always go take them out
On whom?
on your Discord.
Oh, yeah. Mine's been kind of dead lately. Well, Gathorn's been on vacation. You're really breaking up bad, dude.
Am I don't. This is probably. I'm gonna try to plug this. Hopefully that'll help.
Hello, Jim Perry. I will be back on AC soon, Jim Perry. Don't give up hope.
Wait, Jim Perry?
Yeah, hello, Jim Perry. What the hell are these guys weak to? I forget. Frost. We'll go with Frost.
Playing a mage now?
Yeah, I have to. I can't play my other character. Oh shit, wrong spell. Derp. You haven't been on lately, Jim? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's the deal. Gathorn went on vacation, and Thompson's classes are starting back up, and so I'm just waiting for everybody to give me the go-ahead, and then we'll be back on. Mages are broken. Mages are broken. Well, that makes me so happy. I don't really need to track Tuskers anymore. Cat's ass. Yeah, he was asking about that cat's ass coffee. That's just horrible. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't drink coffee, so don't blame me. I just hear people talk about that.
Yeah, I know. I've heard people talk about it too. It's. I'm sorry. It's just not worth it.
Just like, oh, it's the best coffee ever.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. And somebody
I heard
used.
this Australian lady rant on Facebook today that was visiting America, saying that our coffee, worst coffee ever, and she should start a coffee business here because Australian coffee is that much better than anything.
Oh, of course they'd say that. Of course they would. Nothing there. Nothing beats Colombian coffee. Nothing.
I'm just saying that's what you.
Yeah, I know. Australians have this superiority complex now.
Do they really? It's because they're part British.
They think they're important or something. They helped us out in the war, and now they think they matter.
As long as they keep mining, I think it's good. Right? Isn't that their thing?
What's that?
Isn't that their thing, mining?
What the hell do they have there?
Yeah, they mine all kinds of stuff.
Do they?
That's their big industry.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought it was just things that kill you. Yeah, I remember that, Prawn. You said you're moving there soon.
Oh, so Australia is the world's leading producer of. It's BAUX. So is that bauxite?
Oh, bauxite. Bauxite.
Bauxite.
Yeah. All right.
Elementi. ILMENI. Iron ore. Rutile. Zircon. Second largest producer of gold, lead, lithium, manganese, and zinc.
Zinc.
Third largest producer of uranium. Oh,
that's good.
Fourth largest producer of coal, nickel, silver. What's bauxite?
Oh, God. It's used in a lot of manufacturing. I forget exactly what it's for, but...
It's a clayey rock. It's the core. It's the core of a. It's a chief commercial ore of aluminum. Wow, they got a lot.
Do you know aluminum is like literally everywhere? You can go out in your yard and pick up a handful of dirt, and it's just chock full of aluminum. The problem isn't finding aluminum. The problem is processing aluminum.
Aluminum.
Yeah, it's like the most common metal on Earth or something like that.
Well, they produce the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Australia's been pissing me off lately.
That's true. What'd they do to you?
Oh, they're just a bunch of freaking ultra progressive liberal bullshit idiots. Fucking.
Man, they chase alligators around all day and deadly spiders for.
Crocodiles. Crocodiles.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alligators.
Crocodile Dundee, don't you remember?
That's right.
Alligators are in Florida.
Is he still alive?
Paul Hogan, I believe so.
He's the Chuck Norris of Australia, right?
Something like that. I don't know. I really don't know. I think that's pretty much all he's ever done.
Good for him.
Yeah. You a Kylie Minogue fan? I didn't think she still had fans.
Kylie Minogue?
Kylie Minogue, this singer, pop singer.
Oh, this chick here.
Yeah.
I remember.
She's really popular in British comedy. She popped up a lot as a guest star or whatever for some reason. I don't know that much about her, to tell you the truth.
I don't. It's country. Stuff.
And yes, Paul Hogan. With Paul Hogan, is that his name? Paul Hogan is still alive. He's just very old. Straight from the lips of Jim Perry.
Jim.
He plays EverQuest with us.
No, I get it. It's just so funny to listen to. Get alrighty then. I love how everybody gives you prayers and
Oh yeah.
for your birthday. So
That's kind of one of the perks of streaming, I guess. My main on EverQuest was a community project. Everybody just pitched in and equipped this guy. He hasn't had to upgrade a piece of equipment since level 3, and he's level 40 now. And in EverQuest, that's a lot. So, it takes a long time to get to level 40. Some bitch is moving just enough that he's causing my fireballs to go off. Finally watched Deadpool yesterday, or Deadpool 2 yesterday, or the day before.
I think
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
you gotta watch. I haven't seen Deadpool. I've been watching movies because they're on flying Delta like 6 hours back and forth. You watch. I watched Tomb Raider.
Oh really?
It's really good. Yeah, you gotta check it out. I don't know if you're into that whole saga.
Not horribly. I saw the the one with what's her name in it, but never really been
No,
a.
the new ones. They rebooted it. It's good. They
Huh.
took it apart, put it back together. And the new actress, she's like not famous, which is cool.
Good.
Because she's really she takes. She's not like Angelina Jolie, where every scene she's like, yeah.
Yeah, she wrecked her career.
Watch me. Just watch me. It's gonna.
You are breaking up really bad.
What's wrong with me? Fix me, Hork.
It's your headset. Are you using a headset?
Am I cutting out, breaking up?
Cutting out, and
Oh.
and it's staticky.
Oh. Okay, is that much better or is that worse? How's that? Check.
Good so far.
Alright. How about that?
Yep, still good. Much better.
So I know for a fact my sensitivity was down. I don't know about the static. I Either I think my connection on the it's breaking. Back to work.
Back to work.
I just posted an article because I thought it was important, and I don't even need to do this, but I just did. I took all the maps from PAX West, and because they're on their app and no one can see them, and I put them on site. So if anybody wants to see how big this mother load is.
Did you see the Cyberpunk 2077?
I did.
Yes.
Did. I'm a little bit mixed emotions on it.
Well, your opinion doesn't matter. Thank God for that. I'm looking at it from.
Should I even speak now, or am I just cut off from you?
Yeah, no, you're done. You're done. Have a good night. See ya. I'm looking at it from the perspective of somebody who used to play the MMO or the tabletop game.
Okay.
And they nailed it.
Well, let's not all put our cards in down on the table yet, man. I mean, let's give it a second there to come out.
No, from what I saw, they nailed it. They nailed the feel. They nailed Night City, the edge, the violence, the hyper violence.
Weren't you just bitching the other day because CD Projekt Red pissed everybody off?
No, I wasn't bitching. I was laughing my ass off. I thought it was great. But I was bitching because they apologized.
So are you actually going to play this?
Yes, yes. I've never been excited about a video game before. But I am now. I like video games. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan, but I don't get excited. I'm not a fanboy.
I think we might have a review for Horde finally.
Yes, I told Bomb if I don't get first dibs on a game key, there will be violence.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a great game. I didn't play the tabletop game, so I don't have that affinity that you have for it. Yeah. But I mean, the graphics look good, and it's pretty much the same as every other new game coming out for me in my eyes.
Yeah.
As far as affinity goes, I don't know much about the tabletop game, so I would be an unfair judgment for sure.
Well, they're becoming like the new Rockstar. Everything they touch is gold. And I wonder how much of that is that Eastern European influence. I just hope they don't fall for that. Apologizing for shit. If you say something, stand by it. It's a joke that we make here in the stream all the time. It's did you assume my gender? And then they backpedal on it. You don't do that. You don't do that. Because as soon as you apologize, they pounce. And
so they made 463 million. You said.
What's that?
They have 800 days. CD Projekt. Yeah, I mean, shoot. The Witcher was a freaking... I've never heard anybody say anything bad about The Witcher.
No, it's a beautiful game. Good gameplay.
Now, Gwent, I have heard a lot of stuff negative.
Now that I don't know anything about.
It's their esports Hearthstone.
Oh. But they announced Cyberpunk 2077 back in 2014, I believe it was. And then that was it. Nobody heard anything about it from that point forward. Then they went ahead with production on... Well, they kind of shelved it until they got Witcher done because they needed the money. And Witcher was, money in the bank, basically. And then they took the money that they made from Witcher and put it towards developing Cyberpunk.
Now they got all the little Horkalongs out there excited for Cyberpunk, huh?
Freaking right. Freaking right. I don't even care if it sucks. I'm still buying it. I don't even care. But
it's so funny to hear that type of dedication.
Yeah. Just the fact that somebody's finally freaking making it.
I don't know. I'm gonna test it first. I'll wait till people play it and then I'll check it out.
I might actually pre-order it. I don't know. And I don't do that. That's not something I do at all, ever.
Are they gonna be at PAX West?
Oh, I imagine. I imagine they're going to have some kind of presence there. They almost have to.
I can tell you because I just posted the map. Assume that. I'm assuming.
You never apologize. Never. Not to those fuckers.
Dude. All right. Well. Ooh, Devolver Digital. I love Devolver Digital when they're not in mention because they give. Okay, so they definitely don't have. It's because I think they sent all their forces to Gamecom.
Oh, that could be. Maybe. I don't know.
Because that
weird.
was just this weekend.
Shit. Wrong buff.
So they're probably tapped out.
That could be.
Or they just don't have enough to split. That's a rough move. Yeah, I don't see him any. Well, if they do have a booth, it's not one of the big ones.
Okay. Okay.
It's going to be a booth that's like just a and. Let's see. Check. Of course, it's Fortnite.
Fortnite. Jesus Christ, I'm so sick of Fortnite. Can't wait till that game dies. I really can't. I'm glad that they made a good game, and I'm glad that they had a lot of success with it. But it's not that good. It's really not that good. Watching Tommy play today, it just seems so sloppy.
Tommy loves to get sucked type of stuff. Good
Yeah.
for him. At least he has fun doing it.
Oh, he was raging hard today. Seafoam Memphis, where the hell are they at? Is there water nearby? Giant Talk men playing Overwatch again. The new season will be starting soon.
Circle of Death.
Yeah.
Exhibitors. No. I can't stand websites like this. Wow. I'm just going to make a note because I'm very angry. So when you build a website that's on the web in a regular browser, all right, and then you have a mobile app, and your mobile app downloads, or your mobile, you can log in from your mobile app from Facebook or Twitter. Then when you go to the HTML site that's on a browser, there's not even an option to log in with Facebook or Twitter. You're doing it wrong.
The hell's all the augmented drudges? Holy shit.
Come on, people. All right, I really got to get to work. It's 9:36. Cap asked me for my flight number. I said, "It's the Flight of the Navigator." I used to love that movie.
Yeah, it was fun. That was back before Disney started sucking really bad, wasn't it? Wasn't that a Disney movie? I have
I don't know.
opinions.
We're gonna answer that. It was 1978.
Yeah.
That was a great freaking movie for its time too.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I'll pause that.
Come on. Best tanks in this game are mages. I need a pair of pants. I just realized I'm not wearing pants. Nope. Nope. And there's a shard.
My apologies for the interruption of your stream.
Nope. No worries. Take it out of your pay.
Yikes. You guys are gonna poop a brick when you guys hear this one. Bring in a secret weapon packs. What's about? I know it sounds super cheesy when it comes out of my mouth, but it's really actually super cool.
What is it? I missed it.
I can't tell you. It's a secret weapon, but you will know after it happens. It's super. It's like next level technology.
Oh.
Yeah, that someone's testing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and we're bringing it with us. Has nothing to do with gaming either, but has everything to do with marketing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope this comes together and launches and takes off. Takes off. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think if we just stay true to our roots, we'll be fine.
Yep.
You know, I mean, and I would say this in front of the investors. That's the reason why I'd say it out loud. But I mean, even if GL Live did fail, I think it would be one of the greatest learning experiences ever, and it would just open up more doors. And you know, the website would never die because of it. But you know,
Yeah.
not to say that I'm not going to try the hardest I can,
Right.
but you know, it definitely wouldn't be the end. So I hope everybody knows that as well. Definitely be a hard swing, and normally when you go for a hard swing, it's hard to recover, and you usually get hit after if you miss. So,
Right.
but
Well, it's
knowing,
good you have these dry runs before it actually goes live.
yeah, we should about a month of drive runs. So we just want to get it so perfect. It's just like a, an everyday thing.
I was watching Pizza Games Fun Time today.
I like them. Don't they have great vocals?
They just have a great dynamic. Everything about it's great, and they were doing reviews and news and stuff like that. And I really think they should be considered for a segment.
I think so too. And you even opened my eyes up on Whole Wheat Pete as well.
See.
Yeah, me
Sorry.
and Pete had a conversation, and we he says that he's a little bit more involved than I thought he ever wanted to be. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, and he's excited about it too. It's
I know he's so stoked to go to Dragon Con.
yeah. And he's nice thing about Pete is he's always going to be a safe bet. He's always going to be consistent, and he's always going to be safe, and he's always going to be engaging. You're not going to have to worry about him like offending people or getting you in trouble.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's definitely that kind of kid for sure.
Yeah, but it just what clinched it for me was just watching him and his fans, the interaction he has with them, and the loyalty. During one of his streams, in the first
loyalty to watching a little like ball go back and forth.
No, it's not. The game is irrelevant. That's the thing about streaming.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, like you got to always put the worst, right? When you think about that loyalty,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, what's happening here? I look at his stream, I get his personality on stuff, but I'm just, like when I watch it, I'm just like, okay, if I start talking to him, I'm like, it's a tough game to watch. I think.
Yeah, it gives me it makes my arthritis act up whenever I watch it. But just watching his interaction with his fans, and one night I was watching the first 10 minutes of his stream, 700 or 370 subscriptions in 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes, and usually the first hour of a stream is a write-off. It's just people getting in, sitting down at the table, that kind of thing. 370 subs in 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes.
I didn't realize he had that many subs already.
Yeah. He's partner now.
So so he gets 60% there on the subs or something down there in a piece. He's making almost $1,000 a month off Twitch.
Yeah. That's just subs. That's not counting the donations, bits.
Right.
Yeah. Donations,
no, totally,
bits, merch.
Oh, I've written down the profit streams for the investors hundreds of times.
Whole Wheat Pete, Tris. Talk about Whole Wheat Pete. He's a good guy. He's just a good guy, all around good guy. A bit of a weebo, and I don't mean that in a derogatory manner. But he's a good guy. He's going to be representing gaming life at Dragon Con.
Yeah, we just need him to turn and put our banners up. We'll get him eventually.
He's got your banner up. It's the community tag.
Those are gone anyways.
Exactly. That's why I didn't even bother mentioning it to him. No, you wouldn't, Driss. He's the anime crowd.
Yeah, he plays a game called OSU.
Osu.
Is it Osu or
Osu? Yeah. It's Japanese.
I just wasn't sure if you say it or pronounced. Yeah.
And you have to play it with a pen, with a light pen.
Oh, it's super crazy. Like I said, for me, it's almost unwatchable. I don't.
I just can't imagine playing it. I can't imagine. You know,
I can't follow it myself. Like I said, I just can't.
It's bizarre. It's fun watching him and Modder play PUBG together, though. I wish they'd do more of that.
Modder. I wish Modder was in the damn community. I don't know why he's not in the damn community. I've met the dude in person.
He is.
He's hung out with me in Blue. He is?
Yeah. He's a GL streamer.
Who is he?
He's Modder. It's IVI. That's why. Because he uses Yeah. No, he is. I brought him in. Took a lot of freaking fighting too, but
Did it really?
Yeah. Well, a lot of not convincing. I don't want to say convincing. It's just motivation. He seems to have lost his oomph when it comes to streaming.
Modder's a cool dude.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, very much.
We talked about this before.
Yeah. And watching him and Pete play PUBG together, it's a riot.
So it's a funny question actually, because is that the first time they met? Was at PAX East, I wonder, or no, at PAX South, I wonder.
I have no idea. I have no idea. But they do.
Because I know they all just met him there, and it was me, Miss Blue, and Whole Wheat Pete, and Modder, like picked me up from the airport, and Ian.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, because I got there that night. And the convention hasn't started yet, and then we went out to the Mixer party. Yeah, Mixer. When I say Mixer, I mean Microsoft Mixer.
Oh.
I wonder if that was the first time they met there too. I'm pretty sure it was.
Oh, hey, speaking of which, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, I'm calling him out now. That's super hilarious. I didn't realize he was here.
Yeah, no, he came in, brought him in, and then he got himself up to appropriate rank in the Discord and made him a GL streamer. He immediately put the banner up. I told him not to worry about the community tags because that's going away soon. But, yeah.
It's too bad for a lot of these big communities.
I think it's
for a long time.
I think it's going to help the smaller streamers a lot, though.
I agree. It just sucks that. It just sucks that a lot of people put a lot of time. I mean, I'm not speaking for GL because we're fairly new to the community. Maybe what, 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
But some of these communities have put tons of work into it. You know, like have it a part of their business plan and everything. You know, and kind of sucks for them.
Well, they can do a team just like you're going to be doing. Same basic thing. As long as you're partnered. And maybe they can petition to have their own hashtag, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. From what I've heard, I don't think it's an issue for us to be partnered even right now, just through the numbers we have for the website. So when we present to them our investment proposal and the pilot, I definitely think we'll be overdoing it.
Okay, good. Well, it's better to have too much than not enough.
That's my thoughts. You know, that's why I'm not doing it now. You know, I'd rather just come more than I need, and they'll be like, okay, well, all right, we don't need all this. Take your partnership, buddy.
Just had to go there.
I'm just saying, because it's a dangerous thing because there's a time period, isn't there, to apply? I believe, 60 days or something.
I don't know. I'll never see partner, so.
Hey, you never know, man.
No. I'll get banned before I get partner.
Cyberpunk might be your.
No, trust me.
Calling.
I'll get banned before. The only reason I've been banned so far is because my channel's so small. I'm under the radar.
I'm sure they've taken a look at you. Didn't they send you that email?
No. Wait, did they? I don't know. What email?
I remember you talking about an email they sent you.
I did get rejected once for partner, but that's because I didn't understand the requirements. He was asking about Modder was asking about something. He's going to be somewhere, and maybe it was TwitchCon. I don't know. I'll let you talk to him. He's here now, so you can talk to him. That's your.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Like I said, I've had the pleasure of tossing back a few with him. And a few more.
I'm back in a minute.
The next day. So.
I gotta hit the head. Coffee's going through me. I'll be right back. Fix your damn headset.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Shit, I think I left my buffs run out. Yeah, I did.
Work, you shave, bird.
What? I never shave.
Oh, you shave, bird. Yeah. We're doing some work here.
Alright, get some work done.
Gotta focus.
You need to get yourself a damn headset.
Dude, I series on. I don't understand. I'm gonna unplug it. Let's see. It's probably because I was plugged into I just noticed the webcam was plugged in. Okay, they're both on SteelSeries now. Seriously.
That sounds much better.
Does it?
Yes.
Really? This time? Because you say that every time.
No, it does right now. I can give it 5 minutes.
I unplugged the webcam.
Are you on your PC?
Yeah, I'm on my PC, yeah. I just noticed that the webcam was plugged in, and I was too lazy to check the audio input, so I just ripped it out. You ever heard of a guy named Sweary?
Sweary? No.
Yeah, he is the creator of Panzer Dragon and Phantom Dust.
No. No idea. Sorry. What is the deal with, sorry, completely different subject.
Yeah, it was random too.
Oh, what the hell's the guy's name? Banlish.
He is a
huge
streamer. He's really big. Yeah, he hangs around.
He's from Pennsylvania here.
Yeah, I don't want to go into that too much right now, actually, because
okay, no, sure.
I've spoke to him before.
Okay, yeah, I sent him a message, but I didn't get a reply. Okay, we'll drop it.
Yeah, and we could definitely have a conversation about it, but it's something on the other end, boys. I think he's a nice dude, though. I will say that.
Yeah, no, it shows entertaining and all that stuff. It was just odd that he's as big as he is, and he's just a streamer. I don't mean just a streamer, but just a streamer.
Yeah, no, definitely something we'll have to revisit soon. Shade birds.
It's retarded. I don't have my level 5 spells, and my spells ran out. When that happens, you have to start with a lower level spell to get you up high enough to cast the higher level spells. And I don't have the lower level spells. I never bought them. I just went straight to the high level spells.
Are you serious?
Glow C with the host. There's another guy. I can't wait till he gets
I
a
like
better.
Dorsey.
Yeah, I do too. I can't wait till he gets a better setup. This show is really entertaining. He's entertaining.
I've watched him before. He's cool. He's a
Yeah,
cool dude.
funny. Dry humor. I like that.
As dry as Vegas?
Well, maybe not Vegas, but
We get pretty dry over here.
yeah. Well, you're a freaking desert. I know. Let's build a casino that uses lots and lots of water in the middle of a freaking desert.
Woohoo! Hey, no, okay, though. Come on. You run back your facts on that. Remember, we're next to the biggest reservoir, freshwater reservoir drinking water in the world.
Well, yeah, but you had to build it. And then you had to steal it from other states.
It runs through our land, all right? We just happen to be the ones who stopped it.
Excuse me. Oh.
Oh?
Oh, that just reminded me of a quest. Just asked me if I had the soul dagger. It's a quest. It take too long to explain. It's for a mage quest. He, Glowseek came in one night when we were having one of our discussions, and I think kind of caught him off guard. He wasn't expecting it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, he joined right in. Yeah. Just don't think he was expecting it.
I don't think they ever do when they come to your channel.
No. That's why I kind of like keeping it small. Stay under the radar that way. Yeah, that's the mage armor he's wearing right there. Oh, you're not watching the stream. You're working.
Yeah, sorry, I got...
No, that's fine.
Dumb question.
That's fine. I gotta get some of that mage armor. Oh, excuse me. Jesus freaking Christ. Everybody and their goddamn mother came over today. I make it a point to not talk to people, so they leave me alone.
Too late for that.
I know. Everybody. The grandparents always come over on Wednesday. So I was expecting that. And then there's this older lady that we've kind of gotten attached to that came over for dinner, but then her sister and the new baby and her husband and too many people in my house, and they wouldn't go home. It was horrible, horrible.
Shaved birds, man. That's all I gotta say about that.
What the hell does that even mean?
I mean, if I gave the definition out, then everyone would know because they could just look at your VOD. So I think we just have to keep everybody, you know.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's the mystery alive. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
But there is a definition. Know that, and only very few people know it that don't even know they know it. So wait, we talked about this earlier, and I know you said you were going to, but are you gonna go out to the unplugged PAX, PA?
I don't know.
Like, I think we should, because we have to start asking them soon for passes and stuff.
It kind of depends on Tommy. I don't drive.
Well, I know Bomb's going. I'm sure Bomb would be more than happy to pick you up. I mean, he usually is pretty on board with that stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I wouldn't mind going. I just didn't want to assume.
When that assuming, we should start looking at getting that lock in place, because they usually about 2 months before, and I'm trying to get more ahead of things than I have been, you know. Because
you need to get some people to help you with some of this stuff.
Yeah, I need like an administrative assistant, I think.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what you need. Somebody that's a little more organized. No offense.
And I had talked remember we had talked about getting the community manager.
Yes.
I think I would piggyback that role and put some, capital in there to get the extra stuff done on my own. So it'd be like a kind of a 2-in-1.
Right. Yeah.
Is my mic better still? Or?
It's better. It's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the stupid. I was using the webcam mic.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know who my nominee is for that role, just based on what I've seen recently.
Yeah, but he couldn't do both. That's a problem.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think it's more of a benefit to somebody if they could fill both, and they could almost like live off it.
Yeah, you need somebody nearby you though. At least, well, I don't know. I don't know what all it would entail, but.
No, I think God, I mean, technology where we're at now.
Yeah, that's true. Everything can be done digital now.
Yeah, everything's so instant now. There's literally no downtime. You have like 9 ways to get a hold of somebody now. It's super dumb, right? It's like phone, no. Text, no. Twitter, no. Facebook, no. Discord, oh, there they are. Because they're playing games on Discord, and they tune everything else out.
Yeah.
It's actually really horrible. But...
Yeah, but you do. And don't take this the wrong way. You're very good at getting these things going, getting people moving, getting things. It's the follow through, because you get too much on your plate, and then you're being pulled in too many directions all at once, so nothing's getting done. You know what I mean? Not that you're not doing a good job.
Well, actually, hold on. I agree with that to a certain extent, but nothing is not getting done.
No,
what I do is I get to a point where I can't do it all. That I'm like, all right, pick and choose what means the most now, and then I go that direction.
Right.
Which isn't a good deal. It's not a good thing to do.
No, because you're having to prioritize instead of getting it all done. You're having to prioritize.
Exactly. Yeah. But if you ask my investors, they'll tell you that I've met every deadline so far.
Yeah, no, I told you not to take it the wrong way.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying yeah, it's just those. It's just choices you have to. You know,
Yeah,
it sucks to have to make them.
but you
I
shouldn't have to
feel.
make them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, not at
Yeah.
all. I love it when you talk shit to me.
Yeah.
You're the only one who talks shit to me, really.
Yeah.
No one else gives me a run for my money. Like the goddamn colors in that freaking thing the other day.
Well, sorry. The fucking blue was hideous.
Thank God I just had to replace the black, but you still kept going.
Well, I liked the black in the beginning, and I liked the black at the end. I didn't like the black. No, wait. I liked the white in the beginning.
Yeah, you didn't like the black in the or the white in the tunnel.
Right, because it looked like musical notes when it was going through the tunnel with the white.
Yeah, and I could go in there and I could split it, but I just
Yeah, you didn't have
whatever.
time.
It's fine. It's just an LED wall.
Okay.
You know, it's not like something that's going on our videos. It's just that stupid little LED wall that's going to be there. So that's why I wasn't too concerned.
Alrighty.
But yeah, see, that's one of those things, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, damn it, follow through. No, prioritize.
It's not. It's easy when you have nothing to lose. It's easy to be a dick when you have nothing to lose.
Right. That's actually really funny. So for anybody who's watching, just to know, Hork is a color expert, okay? And he will tell you, show him your animations. He will tell you what colors you need.
See, I went to school for graphic design.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Okay,
and
I never knew that about you.
but I quickly found out that I'm not a creative person when it comes to artwork and whatnot. But I'm really good with the theory. You know, those who can't do teach kind of philosophy. So I shifted to marketing instead of graphic design. I had the technical skills. I just didn't have the creativity to, put something together artistically. If somebody told me what to do, yeah, hell, I could do that, no problem. But to do it on my own, it was always an issue. So
I'm the same way, actually, with a lot of stuff.
So I focus more on marketing, and that tended. I'm better with people than I am with that kind of stuff. So yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, it's funny you say that because, I think usually the best marketers are people that have dabbled, at least to some in that.
Well, yeah, you have to understand the theory.
Stuff.
Yeah, you have to understand the theory.
You know, a lot of marketers come out there and they study marketing from the beginning, and like, I just know how to market stuff. I don't know how to actually do stuff. Well,
right.
Let me tell you a little story.
Okay.
If you want to build this website, it's going to take you frickin' 6 months. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. And they're just like, well, what do you mean? No, we need to sell it. It's like, dude, you're a marketer. Come on, man. Hello. Work with us here. Colors, like it's just one of many examples that, people that don't have any sort of background in any sort of technical don't usually make good marketers, personally.
Yeah. What's a Renaissance man thing? Jack of all trades, master of none kind of thing.
Right.
But marketing's always been my strong point. People, talking to people, reading people. When I was young, very young, like 18, I became a partner in a furniture store. And we decided to have a going out of business sale. Not that we wanted the store to go out of business, but when you have going out of business sales, you make a butt ton of money. So we closed that store and then opened up another one in a different location. But during that going out of business sale, we brought in a sales consultant who basically ran the going out of business sale for him. I spent a lot of time just listening to him. And this was an old school salesman who very, very much a hard sell kind of guy. But the theory was there, and then I just put my own special twist on it. But really learned a lot from that guy about people, about reading people, about that kind of thing. So there you go.
I get it, man.
Yeah. Learning, when the people walk in the door, whether or not they're actually going to buy anything. Do you waste your time on this customer? Because you can tell when they walk in the door, are they going to buy anything or not? Are they an easy mark? All that kind of stuff. Fun stuff. Very informative time period. And then I went to school after that.
Good for you, man. I went to school.
It was a waste of time. I wish I hadn't gone. Complete freaking waste of time.
Yeah, especially in the system.
Well, this was like 90, 91, 92. Wait, 89 to 91 is when I went to school. And halfway through I realized I did not want to be a graphic designer because I'm just not good at it. I'm good at the theory, I'm good at the color theory and the design theory and whatnot, and balance and all that stuff, but the creativity, there were so many people in my class that were just so much better at it than I was, and so that's when I started to shift my focus. But I was very committed to the program by then, so I had to see it through.
Screw that.
Yeah. Well, it was a good experience, if nothing else. So I do appreciate having the experience. And at the time, student loans were nothing. I only had to borrow $9,000 to go to school.
That's actually a lot.
Well, it was back in the '90s, late '80s, early '90s. But I only went for 2.5 years. Got my associates and then just got out because I realized it wasn't for me.
Yeah, man, I get it. Appreciate the power, right? Get it. It's cool.
My drawing teacher was some Jew, but completely anti-establishment. This guy was. I ended up getting fired after one semester, but it was a really fun class. Completely disrupted the entire campus with our projects, and learned more about life from him than I did about drawing. Ended up drinking with him a lot for some reason. Back in my drinking days. Aren't you work?
How long ago was that? What's the last time you drank?
Last time I drank? God, it was years. I don't remember exactly. 3 years maybe? Last time I drank, I got really freaking sick. I was like sick for 3 days afterwards, and that was it. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, I hate those.
Yeah. And it happens every time I drink.
You might be allergic or something.
No, I'm just really bad at drinking. I always overindulge.
You just go gangster?
Yep. Well, hey, I'm not drinking because I like the flavor. All right. All right.
What's up? Nation, let's do stage diving.
Don't smoke weed because I like the scratchy throat. Yeah.
That's freaking actually kind of... Yeah, no, I'm just writing down some. I'm chat. It's just basic copy. Did you recognize any of the games that were interviewed?
Hold on. Say it again.
Did you recognize any of the games that we're interviewing? If you look at the show schedule.
I saw the schedule pop through, but haven't really had a chance to read it. I've been dealing with people all day. Yeah. People in my freaking house. Literally all day. till like 9 o'clock. And then it was time to get the kid ready for bed and get set up for the stream and get the girlfriend put to bed. That's why I've been so MIA today.
I get it.
That and I've been pissing people off lately, so I just figured probably good idea to lay low for a little bit.
Oh, did Tommy like get on you?
No. He doesn't have to. I know when I do it.
I know. I saw some stuff. I didn't really put too much thought into it. But I saw Tommy kind of.
That little fucker pisses me off. You have no idea.
Oh yeah. I see that. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but
yeah,
I see it.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. That's all that matters.
That's actually kind of fun.
Safe spaces.
I don't even know, and I'm just gonna let y'all handle it.
No, it's a non-issue. It's just it's going to be.
It is kind of funny though. I get it. It's super weird.
And as far as my own well-being and whatnot, I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself. But it's the other people that are affected by that that are less likely to stand up for themselves that bothers me.
You put yourself out there like a star, then be prepared for star treatment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the way I feel about it too.
Yeah. Normally I would have just let it go, but I was getting irritated, and it was on a.
You can't be a movie star. You can't be famous or try or aspire to be famous if you're gonna be in the shell. And it sucks though. I mean, I think that's where most people end up right? Either going crazy or making it. I feel like there's that. You look at a lot of famous people, right?
Yeah. And if you're doing this, you have to be able to handle it, because you get a lot of really nasty, scummy people in your streams, and
I mean, shit, and that's even a lower magnitude of the whole spotlight. I mean, you look at Hollywood actors; they have people following around, taking pictures of them in bushes while they're eating lunch.
Yeah, it doesn't get better as you get bigger. It just gets worse.
And then they put headlines on it, they see him with a random, person or something. Oh my God, they're dating this now. It's dude, I shook her hand at a restaurant, but the picture shows everything. You gave her a hug. Oh God, it's horrible. Yeah, so make sure you look at the big picture first, right?
Yep. Don't get into it if you can't handle it. If you're a sensitive, delicate little snowflake, maybe you should choose another line of work.
I mean, the writing's on the wall. The object of the game is for everybody to see you to make money.
Yep.
So, I mean, hello.
Yeah.
Hello. You got a problem? Turn on sub only chat, and then just ride your affiliate.
Yeah.
There you go. Have a good little.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
We should probably change the subject.
Tommy. You delete that part, right?
What's that? Oh hell no! I don't filter. I don't censor. I don't do anything. People, my stream, it's wide open.
Sorry, Tommy.
I turned off all the filters. Turned off all the moderation.
And I'll be back soon. So just wait.
This is a true free speech forum.
Yes, sir.
The only restriction I've ever put on people in the stream is that if you have hostility, if you're going to rage at me. Don't rage at the other people in the chat. I can take it. The other people are just here to see a show. But, you know, on that same note, if they're being douche weasels, they deserve it.
Oh shit! I muted myself. Oops.
I thought I triggered you.
No, I didn't. I had that text and I didn't want to blow up the stream with phone.
That's right. Nobody's watching. Slow night.
You know what triggered me was, man, this. So, after an interview commitment, and granted, obviously, I didn't tell him anything about pilot or anything, which I probably should have. One publisher rescheduled on me. And guess who it was?
EA.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Our Dark Horse, which you don't know this story in full, and I'll just give you the short version. So we haven't been on Sony's press list since we started. They don't answer their actual press list form. Last time I went to it, finally they were redeveloped. I haven't been to it in like a month, but so every convention I give a card to somebody at the Sony booth. Yeah, we'll pass it on. None of the PR guys are here. PAX South, East, same story, right?
Right.
E3, they were actually there.
Oh.
Okay, check this out. They gave me the press email address for send your stuff here. I go, okay, no problem. I have every card from E3 but that card. Right?
Yeah. They're weird. Sony's weird.
Dude. Oh, so now I have an interview with Sony Publishing, and they rescheduled on me, and they want to reschedule it so I don't have any travel time to go from a booth to another booth.
Is that a good thing? Or no? Okay, sorry, I misunderstood what you said. The grind just popped in, I got distracted. What's going on, grind? Sorry.
So they're still the Dark Horse.
They just hit PewDiePie with a copyright strike.
Good for them. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. It's just I'm just so. No matter how close I get them.
He sang a song, did a cover. It wasn't even a cover. It was just him being a goof, and they hit him with a copyright strike.
Good for them.
3 of those, and you lose your channel.
Some of these streamers are too full of themselves these days. I think they need to be slapped down. Some of these.
You don't slap down somebody with 65 million subscribers.
Well, when they get out of hand, I mean, they're so privileged at that point.
No, he's not like that. I don't think he's like that.
PewDiePie?
No, I really don't.
I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, no, in general, I would agree with you. But he seems to have kept a good head about it. What are you going to school for, Grind? I didn't know wasn't aware that you were going to school. The Grind just popped in. And
oh, yeah, go for it.
haven't had a chance to talk to him very much recently. Electrician, very nice. A trade. Can never go wrong with a trade. As long as it's not gender studies. Kidding. See, this is why I'll never be partnered.
I think that's actually safe. I don't think that's safe.
You haven't been here when Danny Maple's bitching about the Jews. So it's a little crazy sometimes.
That definitely.
Yeah. It's fun. It's all in good fun. This is also why I don't want to be featured on the website. Because you never know. Somebody will tune on or log onto the website and yeah.
Do that whole thing that all the other channels do, say whatever is said or done on this
Oh yeah, no, I have a
is
disclaimer.
not review gaminglife.com, and we don't either believe or all that crap.
Now I do have a disclaimer up during my intro. It's exactly what it says actually. Views expressed here are my own, don't reflect Gaming Life, the game developer, or
Yeah.
the platform.
God, they say that for a stupid show like Ridiculousness, which is I think kind of a dumb show.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. YouTube will still strike you down for it. And, Negro, what's going on?
YouTube Army.
Not that I care about YouTube, to be honest. I just use it as an archive. No offense to the YouTube folks.
But a little bit. That's right.
No. No, the YouTube viewers. Fuck YouTube. They chose their side. When the revolution happens, I'll be the first up against the wall. Freaking cat. Oh, derp. Yeah, let's throw a snowball at the ice golem. Yeah, I didn't think I saw you on lately. Grind. God, these things have so much health. Why did I do this? I did reinstall Warface. And then I uninstalled it again because I am just too bad. I am just horrible. God awful. It would just be embarrassing. I'll stick to Black Squad, where it's okay to suck. Because nobody takes it seriously.
Oops.
What the hell are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
I had to go over I left my pepperooski on the counter.
Oh.
and
Aren't you
then,
supposed to be doing work?
I'm doing work. I had to refill. I've only had 2 tonight. Relax, everybody, calm down. Just
keep
2 a day keeps the doctor, right?
keeping you honest. I think that's wine, but whatever.
I thought it was alcohol in general. Just kind of relaxes your muscles and stuff.
I don't know. Muscle relaxers do the same thing. I don't play around. If you're going to do that stuff, just do it. Do it right. There are things out there that do it much better than alcohol. Like heroin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do heroin, folks.
Yeah, that is a.
You cannot joke about heroin to a phlebotomist. I've tried repeatedly because I got these really good veins in my arms for like giving blood and stuff like that.
I got these really good veins.
No, I mean I got these nice fluffy veins. They're real easy to pop a needle into, and not that I do anything like that.
I know it's just like.
But I'll go to like a phlebotomist or something. They'll say, "Oh man, you got really good veins." I say, "Yeah, thanks," and I'd make a good junkie, wouldn't I? And they do not find it funny at all.
Oh Jesus, they get mad at you.
Oh, they get. I think it's because half of them used to be junkies. That's why they became phlebotomists. Because it's just like a 90-day program that you have to take. It's not even a real degree or anything like that. And that's common amongst former junkies and stuff that are trying to get their life together. So, I don't know. People need to lighten up. You only live once.
Can I go off subject here for a second?
Sure, yeah. I'm not even on a subject.
The Good Life. And I'm reading this right now because I'm making questions for you. So, is a debt repayment daily life RPG.
Good times.
What is happening?
I wonder who's behind that game.
So the guy Sweary, who's apparently big in Japan, and another company. But check this out. Here's the twist. You might already know this, but Sony Publishing's developing Switch games with indie developers.
Sony for Nintendo?
Yep. So this is their Switch game.
Curious. Wonder if they're getting out of the console market.
They already are.
Oh, PlayStation. I wonder if they're getting out of it.
Oh, you think they want to abandon PlayStation?
Maybe, because it's a big headache.
Because of the RTX technology that's coming out, that's going to make all consoles irrelevant?
I don't know anything about that.
You didn't watch any of NVIDIA's press conference?
No.
Okay. No. The whole world is about to go through one of those loops where everything doesn't work anymore. Past generation.
Oh, great.
In PC.
Great. Just in time for Steam to release Linux support.
I wonder if
Tell you what, when they do that, I will never use Windows again. Never. Dude, seriously.
Yeah, it is. It's developed in RTX. But so what they're saying is though, they're still going to support it's like any when a new console comes out, play going to support old cards for a long time, probably 5 or 6 years. So we're talking 8-9 years before the full transfer.
You're cracking up again. You're blasting out my eardrums. Just saying. Yeah, that's so much better. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that?
No idea what's going on here.
No, Driss, they're creating their own version of wine. They're not bothering with the operating system anymore. They're just creating effectively a proprietary version of wine. It's going to be pre-formatted so that all the games that support it, you just launch them. It just launches right up. I've seen some early titles and whatnot, even some that aren't on their official list of supported games, and they universally run better than they do on Windows. Sorry, didn't mean to bust your chops there, but you just blew out my eardrums and now I'm deaf. So.
No, that's fine. I don't understand why no one's ever said that to me. I've used the same headset for so long. No one's ever this issue. So.
It's exactly. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's you can use any Linux distribution you want, Ubuntu, Mint, whatever you want. And instead of you don't even need to install Wine. They're doing it all on their end. You just install the Steam client, and they do all the work for you. No more configuring Wine to run your games or anything like that. And what I've seen so far, it's freaking amazing. The games just run so much smoother, so much cleaner. So you don't have all that Windows bloat. Very exciting. Very exciting. I've been wanting to get off Windows.
Bloat. You guys are silly.
I hate Windows. I freaking hate Windows. The only reason I use Windows is because I stream.
No resources.
Bullshit. Have you ever used Linux? Any Linux distribution. It uses half.
Oh shit. What kind of resources are you working with? Jeez.
Well,
I have a Coffee Lake and a TI, and when I'm running Windows, it takes maybe 0 to 1% of my processor, and 0 to 1% of my memory.
Okay, I'm not a programmer. I don't know the technical aspects of it. I just know that from experience, I've always had a much more stable experience on Linux than I have on Windows.
You're one of those. Of course you are, though. Yeah. Why would I have not? Why would I not?
Okay, here's the thing. You spend $2,000 on that shiny new computer that you just got, right? But you can't use.
That was my monitor.
Shh. Not the point. Now, before you can use that computer, you have to spend another $200 on Windows. Or...
Okay, hold on. All right, now you're going a little overboard here, dude. Windows does not cost freaking $200.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, but don't fluff your board.
Or you can just do it for free.
$200?
And you can do it more efficiently using less resources. And you never have to defragment your hard drive.
Okay, how is that possible, please?
Because the way Linux copies stuff to or writes stuff to your drive, it doesn't write. Windows crams everything all at the beginning of your drive, and then it tries to, then it stacks everything behind that. So it has to rearrange all that stuff when you do a defragment. I don't know the full technical aspects of it, but somebody explained it to me this way once. On a Linux system, stuff is just put randomly on the platter or whatever. So there's always room in front, always room in back. So if you add anything to or take anything away from that particular program, you don't have to shift anything around because you can just add it to the beginning or the end or whatever. It's just a much...
little bit of problem with that.
What's that? You can call me all you want. It's true. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's actually not, because defragmenting hard drives doesn't exist anymore. Because you don't defragmentate hard drives, because everyone has SSDs now.
Well, yeah.
Anybody who has a hard drive can literally die in a fire, because they're going to be waiting for their whole life to load, while us people on the SSDs, for like almost the same cost now, fly by them. It's just not economical to buy a HDD anymore. You know, you can get 500 terabytes, or no, you can get half a terabyte for like, you know, $80 now.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. But you have limited write times.
Well, I mean, of course, but I mean,
yeah.
You pay for the speed. I mean, it's not expensive anymore. It's just a flash drive, you know. So
yeah, as well.
You can't defragmentate a flash drive.
Yeah, Driss is saying here he has a Linux server at work with 600 days uptime, and a Windows server that crashes after 60. The code is just cleaner. There's much less bloat. And again, I don't know anything about all the technical aspects of it. I'm not a programmer. I don't do these things. I just know from experience that I've always had a much more satisfying experience on a Linux machine than I have on a Windows machine.
Is there a command to see your uptime? I'm interested to see what my uptimes on these systems are. My systems aren't perfect. I've had them for over a year, but remember, I work on them every day. So I don't know, man.
I'll notice it on mine after about 6 months, and I'm very careful about what I do on mine. I always keep things clean. I always run it, you know, careful about what I do. Do all this necessary maintenance and whatnot. I still have to reinstall the operating system every 6 months because everything just starts to bog down.
Really?
Yeah.
You're doing something wrong.
No, I'm really not. You know, just from installing and uninstalling stuff, and just things get shifted around and whatnot. No, I'm on a platter still. I'm not using an SSD.
You're using the HDD?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the problem. That's the problem. I promise you, that's the problem. It's a whole nother world. Like I said, I've had my work computer. You gotta understand. You know how many articles you put up a day. All those articles have thumbnails that need to be resized, which are all downloaded, put on the hard drive. 50 to 60 a day. All the videos that go down that we upload to YouTube. I mean,
here you go. One sec. Control Delete on Windows and look at the performance monitor. That'll tell you your uptime. Driss does this stuff. I don't. Yeah. He's all about that stuff.
Performance monitor? Okay, performance. Open resource launcher? What do you mean? It's going to tell me my entire uptime of my whole life with the computer?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what he said. I'm just telling you what he said. I have no idea.
I'm here now.
And he said Control Delete and look at the performance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm
okay.
on performance.
What's next? From when you start the computer. Oh, it's just when you started the computer up. How much uptime you've had since you've started the computer up.
Yeah. No, I get that. I was thinking from the beginning of time. Not sure. Everything's good. I think so. I use a PCI solid state as well, work, which is even better than SATA solid state. Are you familiar with those? Or?
No. It's always been out of my budget.
SATA's plugged into the same old cables.
Like, yes, no SATA. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
PCI goes like this hard drive here is a PCI Evo 860. And it plugs, or 960, sorry, it plugs directly into the motherboard through the same slots the video cards do.
Right.
And these guys burn. I'm telling you, they're so fast. Like.
Okay.
So fast.
If
Never
Windows
had any issues with these.
If Windows is so great, why did they use Linux on their servers?
No, I'm just saying. I've never, and I can't speak for Linux. I've never used it. It just
Yeah.
seems complicated, and
It
not, and I have to go with the trend, obviously, because of my
yeah.
career.
That's
So
exactly. That's the only reason I'm using it is because the streaming thing, you pretty much are confined to Windows,
right.
because of
Oh, because
the
they don't
games and
make OBS
no,
or
the
the game.
games. OBS has native Linux client.
Does it really?
Yeah,
Wow, I didn't know that.
yeah. OBS, Discord. The only thing is the games. Trying to get the games to run through Wine can be hit or miss. Steam's taken all that guesswork out. So you'll be able to devote more of your system resources to running the game and less to running the operating system. And it's just cleaner. It's just cleaner, more efficient. From what I've been told over the years, the code is just more efficient.
Well, call me a liberal. I'm going to stick with Windows.
Fucking liberal.
I just can't. I just can't go anywhere else. I mean,
Now there is a learning curve. I'm
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 trapped.
not going to deny that. There's very definitely a learning curve. It's not for everybody. But if you have the cojones to give it a shot, I've yet to meet anybody who's regretted making the decision.
Cojones, huh? Oh, is that a no balls challenge?
Yes, yes.
Oh my Lord, really?
Yep, it is.
Do that to me, bro.
Well,
I'm gonna have
somebody's
to have Moo take it first.
somebody's got to
I'm
show
gonna no
you.
balls him.
Somebody's got to show you the light. You don't have to pay to use your computer.
Light behind Linux?
All the movie studios, their video editing is all done on Linux systems.
All the music
Yeah.
studios. Well, I will say this. There's a reason why Linux is slow. So, I'm sure, and I don't know any. I'm not gonna fact check or
Yeah. No.
spread any fake news, but no, there's definitely a reason why it's still around. I'm sure.
Oh, they have Windows has a much better marketing department.
But in the gaming universe, I mean, it's really not
Vulkan
applicable.
Vulkan is I think going to change a lot of that.
You know, Spock always was changing the game.
Yeah. And with Steam getting firmly behind it, I think we're going to start seeing a shift. I'm not saying it's going to take over the market tomorrow or anything like that. I'm not stupid. Tom Robin, what's Thompson, James Thompson, but it will be nice to have an option finally.
I agree. There's not enough, and then, well, I mean, Google already lost the battle.
Yeah.
They tried, right?
They screwed themselves, and I don't feel sorry for them at all.
But then again, Microsoft screwed themselves the same way when they try to go in the phone market.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's like they both try to backdoor each other, but they both got like hit in the face with a bat.
Tom, I don't think Gathorn's going to be back, but if you want to do some EQ, absolutely, we can do EQ. I got no problem with that. We can do EQ anytime you want. Has been a while. I'm not even paying attention to my buffs. I just always, it's one of the things that always irritated me about Sounds good, Tom. I will pencil that in. No, I haven't. I don't. It's so out of my league, Driss. I don't know enough about it to make. Well, I can't make sense of the articles. Oh, you can. Very nice. I wouldn't know how, but. What the hell? Wrong spell. Oh, really? Very nice. I've never been one of those dual booters. I've always just jumped in with both feet.
You don't like raid?
I just never saw the point or the reason for me, for my purposes. Wait, what are you talking about?
Raid?
Raid, yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's
No, I know what raid is, but you must have said something when you were cut out.
You said, oh sorry, you said I'm not one of those dual booters.
Oh no, you can dual boot your system with Windows and Linux on the same system. You can boot into one or the other.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool. I would do that.
Yeah. No, you can, as long as you have Windows installed first, you can install a Linux operating system on top of that, and then when you boot up, you can choose one or the other. That's what I was talking about.
Partition hard drives for that, though, right?
The Linux installation will do all that for you. It's really gotten much easier to use now. My mom used it for a while. She loved it. Yeah, she loved it.
Did you just throw your mom?
Well, she's 70 years old. I mean, she doesn't know very much about computers at all. But I got tired of.
That's so funny. Your mom's the same age as mine. She just turned 70.
Yeah, she's like 72 or 73, something like that. But I got tired of going over her house and cleaning her computer out all the time, so I threw the Linux distribution on it, and all she needed was a web browser. What's the point of Linux? Freedom. Freedom. That is the point.
Who said that? I'm watching your chat. Is it YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
Oh, okay. I gotta watch the other chat. What's the point? Tom Robin.
Yeah, Thompson, James Thompson. He's one of our regular.
I agree, James Thompson. Tell Hork what the damn point of Linux is when we have Windows. Because he. What's
the? Will you fix that damn microphone? Jesus Christ!
What the hell? I don't know what's going on here.
No, I don't like being asleep, and you should know better, Toms. You're a computer science major. You should know better.
So low.
He's being snarky. He just likes to. He's our token liberal in my Discord. He likes to piss me off.
Anything piss off Hork, it's liberals, considering he was back in the day.
I almost voted for Obama the first time he ran.
You did, or
yeah,
you almost?
Almost. And then I, did research. Isn't that great, Driss? Yeah. Not having to have any control over your computer and just letting Windows take the reins.
I think that's a great service, actually.
I don't
appreciate it.
I don't because who knows what they're putting on it.
What do you want to go run your own food in the restaurant? I don't understand.
Who knows what they're putting on it? I want to have control over what's going on because I use my computer.
Eat out again, then, Hork. Okay.
No, I just.
You're gonna live by those words. Never.
No, this is different. There's a difference between a mild case of food poisoning and all your personal information being accessed by a private corporation. Big difference. They and it's been proven time and time again that they have backdoor programs in there that they could get access to anything. I do stuff on my computer that I don't want people to have access to. Yeah.
Damn, you don't have to go that far, but
I'm just saying.
I get it.
I'm just saying.
I get it. You know, I totally get it.
Yeah, and that's another thing. With Linux, you can put in what you want to put in. You don't have to take it back out again. As you're installing the operating system, you can just choose what goes into it and what doesn't. You have control. And I like that. I just like that. And I'm not a programmer. I don't. But I like the fact that I can. If you go Gen 2, you can go to the extreme and just literally choose every single aspect of your operating system. Do I? I own mine, Driss. Yeah, but we won't get into that.
We could.
No, we can't. Yeah, I own mine. But yeah, that's another good point. You don't really own, if you go out and buy a copy of Windows, you don't really own it. You're leasing it. Software. If you want software for a Windows machine, you have to go out and buy software. Unless you get some free crappy download. For Linux, 99.9% of it is available. What do I think of Bill Gates' Hork? I think Bill Gates would have been. I like that. I think Bill Gates would have been much more useful to society as a speed bump. Bill Gates is a scumbag, plain and simple. He always has been since day one.
That's actually, I think that's kind of mean, because he's like probably 100 times smarter than all of us.
His intellect has nothing to do with it. He's a scummy person.
I don't know. Spellcaster's main stat, he could probably like blast us with the blizzard or something and we all die.
He's always been a slimy businessman. He doesn't have any compunction against stealing from partners. Using predatory means to put other people out of business. He's not a philanthropist.
The first one I didn't like. The second one, I think. I mean, what else are you gonna do in the world of business? You can't just.
If you don't have competition in business, you're not going to have growth in business. You're going to your business itself is going to stagnate. Competition is.
You want to have the right competition, right?
You want to have.
You would love to dictate that field of picking and choosing your competition, wouldn't you? And if predatory means have to come, and so you can have that. I mean, wouldn't that be the best situation?
If you're picking and choosing the competition, it's not competition. You're the one in control. The philanthropy is kind of questionable, Tom.
I think that.
You fix that goddamn microphone right now, or you're going in timeout.
Dude, I don't even know what is it doing.
Static, lots of static.
Best.
Yeah, without competition, your business is going to stagnate as well as the industry in general.
I get that, but I mean, he's playing to win, so is he not allowed to?
Well, he's like saving. No, he's not. Nobody's saving African children. 90% of the money that goes to Africa goes into the hands of warlords. It never goes to the people who needs it. And you can't save African children. You can't. You can't save them by dumping money on them. It doesn't work that way. If they can't create their own infrastructure, they're going to die. Period. Otherwise, they're just a drain on resources as it stands right now. That's just the cold hard truth. You keep dumping billions and billions and billions of dollars into a country that can't fucking grow corn. Jesus Christ, they took over Zimbabwe, the breadbasket of Africa. Farmland for as far as the eye can see. Within 2 years, everybody was starving to death. You can't save that. I need a coffee. God damn you. I'll be right back. And they're doing it again in South Africa. They're doing the exact same thing in South Africa. You watch, within 2 years of them taking over in South Africa, people are going to be starving to death. Mark my words.
First of all, who runs those damn countries? Those are the people we have to kill.
Yeah. Sub-Saharan Africa, you have an entire region of the world where the average IQ is lower than Coco the gorilla, okay? These people are ill-equipped to handle agriculture. They've never gone out of the Stone Age.
I just don't understand how they can't get together by now.
They lack the intellect, plain and simple. It's literally the average IQ of Sub-Saharan Africa is 68. The average IQ. That means some are lower. They're still living in the Stone Age. The only infrastructure they have is infrastructure that other people have put there. And
I think it's just suppression, pretty much.
no, it's not. The only advancements they've had have been advancements that have been brought out.
God, I mean, there has to be some sort of bleed, though. I mean, you'd think they're surrounded by intelligence.
The best thing we could have done would be just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
We don't talk about the United States. I'm just what they're surrounded in. Dubai is in Africa.
I'm talking sub-Saharan Africa. I'm not talking about.
No, that's what I'm saying. You think there'd be some kind of bleed? Like, you know, you can't just.
Well, when you take a very large desert and put it in between two different regions of a continent, you're going to have different development. They're basically shut off from the rest of the world by a big swath of nothing. Very inhospitable terrain, difficult to cross, no reason to cross it, and you can't go in. Back in the early days, going inland for anybody other than people that live there was a death sentence. Disease, predators, you name it. Once you leave the coast, you're dead. You know, like the slave traders, for example, they never left the coast. They did all their business on the coast. Because they would have not survived inland. But you know, we're seeing it all happen again in South Africa now. Would I ever? Hell no. Hell no. Why would I want Ebola? Why would I want to go somewhere with a 50% AIDS rate?
It's like a mosquito now, though. Let's confine them.
Yeah. Oh.
They really don't have a cure for it?
What for what? Ebola?
A cure for it.
Ebola or AIDS? You're breaking up again. No. No, you can't even treat Ebola. You just have to wait for it to run its course. It either kills you or you survive. I'm just saying. I'm just basing this on what I've seen. Zimbabwe was a very wealthy nation at one point. It was very fertile. It was responsible for feeding a lot of the other areas of Africa, as well as exporting food crops to other nations. Once they took over, and it's not just the lack of intellect; it's the rampant corruption. They don't want to be civilized because they want the power, but they don't know how to handle it. They just don't. With 2 years, it took 2 years for mass famine to just start wiping people out in that country. Their economy is absolute crap. They're printing $1 trillion bills.
Really?
Yes.
Get one in American, please. Thank you.
Oh, well, they're equivalent of $1 trillion, whatever their currency is. They have no economy, and we're going to see the exact same thing in South Africa now. They're doing the exact same thing, and they're doing it with the full support of the Western world. All these, white farmers and whatnot that are down there are going to get murdered wholesale. Mark my words. They're just going to go in there, take the land, and kill everybody. And then they're going to be starving to death in 2 years. Say goodbye to, what are they called? Yeah, I forget. That band.
Oh, you're talking about Pearl Jam again?
No. It's a South African band. Band. I use the term loosely because I don't think any of them knows how to play an instrument. What the hell's the name of it? I don't know. They were big for a while there. It's probably just a bad wire or something, Kenshiro. Freaking guy owns his own media studio and can't afford to get a good microphone.
Okay, first of all, I have a microphone. I don't know. Is it still tripping out right now? Or no?
It crackles a lot. Yeah.
I don't understand why. I've never heard this from anybody. Like, I don't know. And I'm on. It's a SteelSeries mic. I've used it forever. This is the mic I use every day.
Well, that could be the problem. You just the wire. It's a wired mic,
Yeah,
correct?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wired mic, and no, I do understand. Is that crackling now?
Not right this second, no.
Okay.
Could just be a short in one of the wires. There it goes.
Yeah. It's crackling there.
It just did.
Oh. I don't know. I give up. I'm gonna delete myself right now. I have to get a new headset at PAX West, I guess.
There you go. There you go. Maybe you can get some free swag.
That's what I'm saying. I'll walk up to the booth. Like, I need to film this right now, and I'll walk up with all their cameras and be like, "Hey, I need to borrow a headset. Give me that. You got their Corsair? Yeah, I'll take that." I don't know. I'm just joking.
Let's get a review copy.
Exactly. I need a review copy right now.
If you can't exploit it, there's no reason to do it.
Point taken. In that case, Corsair, Turtle Beach,
there you go.
Sony. I need a review copy.
Was it Tommy offered me a Turtle Beach headset? I think it was.
I don't like them. Actually, this is my favorite mic or headset. This one.
So over time, the wires from flexing, they they weaken, and then you get shorts and.
I just can't stand it. It is it though, and I do beat the crap out of it. So
Yeah, it doesn't take much. That's what happens to every single set of headphone things that I get. Well, with the daughter, she likes to play with them, and they last about a month. That's why I just get cheap ones. But she's not allowed to touch my mic. I'd punch her if she does. Not that my mic's all that great, but you know. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It just sounds like shortened cable.
I can't do that. Is it crackling again? Jesus.
All right, the second.
Yeah, I don't know if you know how SteelSeries works, but to a volume, and then the volume goes into the machine. It's a really long cord, which is cool. I actually like that about it. But I'm sure it has to be the cord that's connected from the volume to this, because that's the one that gets the most beating.
Yeah. Oh, is it going to a mixer or something?
No, just a little volume thing.
I have to get a new mic soon.
Like I said, this thing's pretty old. It's like 2 years old. So.
Next year when I do my upgrades, I'll probably get a new mic at the same time.
Your mic sounds good though. I don't know. There's no problem.
It's cheap. It's cheap BM800.
Sounds better than mine. These are $100 headphones.
I got it running through a mixer, so that helps.
Alright, I'm almost done with my work here, Horik. Moving along.
You getting anything done?
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, this is easy stuff. You just copy. Oh, Epic Games partially designed Gears of War 4.
So who's excited about Battlefield 5? Or what is it? Is it Battlefield 5? Not Battlefield. What's
Battlefield 5? Yeah, no,
that...
I'm not.
I don't think anybody is. Oh, that makes me happy. I like to watch it collapse. I like to watch it feed on itself. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Okay.
Sounds like an old hood movie. You sure don't like it? You sure don't buy it.
The guy from EA actually said that. You know, if you don't like what we're doing, don't buy the game. Okay. And then he quit. Got his $20 million severance pay. And...
I'd quit too. Jesus. Whoever has that in their contract, I'd just get hired and quit immediately. I mean, what the hell?
Oh, man.
Oh my god, is that Hark? Oh my god.
Who's that? Oh, Captain, what's going on?
Nothing much, mate. Yourself?
Oh, right.
Theo pass out, or is he?
I had plans, Tom, but sorry, I'm streaming. There's a problem with the weapon buffs. So until Zeus gets on and fix it, I was just goofing around, yeah. I was out killing stuff, but nothing really in mind.
Nice.
I gotta leave tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. to be there for Theo's flight. Blech.
Are you going to PAX?
Yep.
How's the new job going?
Me, I haven't got a new job.
Oh, I thought you did. Who the hell am I thinking of?
My wife has a new job, I don't.
Oh.
Come on, Hork. You know Australians don't have jobs but the mines.
Thanks.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything here. I'm just kind of jumping around town. I think I am going to wrap it up. It's about 2:30. Freaking kid's going to be up at 7 o'clock.
Keeping you up way late.
No, I usually go around 2:30, 3 o'clock.
I never seen you in our chat, so I got to come bug you when you're in here. It's just like,
no, it's
sorry
fine.
about that.
That's why I do it.
Ask for it. Just say that.
That's why I do it.
You know, you can always hide in Horkland.
Yeah, yeah. Having a blast on hide. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun server. Pack. But yeah, I think I am going to wrap things up tonight. Is there an AC spell that increases your jump height like moon gravity? No, it's well, yeah, there is, Tom, but you also have a jump skill. The higher your jump skill, the higher you can jump. My mage can't jump very high, but my unarmed guy can jump like 20 feet. So I will see you folks tomorrow night. Tom will do EQ on Saturday, and you folks have a good evening. See ya.